Hello, today we talk about why analytics and business intelligence still suck in the gambling industry. Let's make it short. The number one reason why they still suck is that this kind of department is still in its infancy for the online gambling department, and we are still very, very far away from that business intelligence and analytics giving basically the head of sportsbook or the head of casino workable, simple actions from their data. And let's make a comparison to other businesses who have the same problem. For example, cryptocurrency trading or professional sports. Let's see it like this. We got cryptocurrency trading, which has lots of data available thanks to the blockchain and on-chain data. You could make 100,000 data points about like where bitcoins go, etc., to which addresses and how many buy, etc., and still you wouldn't be closer to know how to trade profitably. Then let's go to the US sports teams who have huge analytics departments. You could also find like 1,000 data points about how fast can somebody run, how much does somebody run, like which shots are more successful here and there. And still it's very difficult to find a successful team based on that analytics data. And for the gambling industry, the same thing. You could choose to do SQL queries on your customer database and get thousands of data points, like which games are the most popular or which player prefers this and that game or doesn't those bets, etc. But this is just a monstrosity of data where nobody in the right mind could work with or could make suitable suggestions to the heads of the sportsbook and casino, like what to do, how to improve on that, like to increase the betting turnover. So what do? You can do the opposite and just break it down like in one indicator. For example, with the crypto trading, you can choose like one indicator, like a fear and greed index, which is very well known. Or in basketball, you could say, okay, the most profitable shots, the most efficient shots are layups and three pointers. So that's the only shots you take. That's also make it simple. Or in gambling, you can say like, okay, we only promote the bets or the sports or the casino games which have the highest turnover. That's it. But if you do that, then you like simplify it like so much that you lose a lot of value of your data, or you basically do a very, very simplified version which has lots of flaws. Like with the fear and greed index, you have high numbers or low numbers, but they still don't correlate with the price, or you have to have like extra filters. With the basketball, yes, you could do the three-pointer and layup strategy, but you might not have the personnel to do that. And for gambling, it's the same thing. You have like turnover numbers and sports bet numbers, but they don't help you increasing your turnover if you are like a certain sportsbook or gambling operator who has a certain type of clientele. I give an example. We can have operators who are more sportsbook based. Somebody like Tipico or Pinnacle Sports, where they are very strong in the sportsbook department, and then suddenly like having to try to increase their casino turnover from their betting clientele. Like how to do that? Do you have an idea like, okay, what could I recommend those type of customers? On the other hand, you have like operators which are mainly known for their casino, like Leo Vegas or 888. What do you do with them if you want to transfer some or increase some of their turnover on the sportsbook side? What do you do there? Like how do you find games or bets which suit them, like where the customer has extra value? And that's the key ingredient of all this discussion. It's, for me, in my personal opinion, entertainment value. if you maximize and increase the entertainment value for your customer during the time he is on your site, then automatically the loyalty to your site will increase, and then automatically the betting turnover as well. So how do you find out where to increase the entertainment value for that customer in your other part of your casino or sportsbook? And it took me quite a while to find a solution to that. And over the last weeks and months, I thought about several types of categorization, both from a customer side and from the games offer or bets offer side. So my personal recommendation would be to create an indicator, which I personally also name by myself, like a Diep Indicator, which classifies the customer to a certain type, like for example, what kind of bets he likes. Let's say it's somebody who prefers live betting on games with quick decisions, like where quickly the bet is graded. For example, table tennis, where a set takes maybe 5 to 6 minutes until there are like 11 points played, maybe even shorter. So that's somebody who needs like very quick decisions, quick grading. If you know that, you can classify like that, and then you can match him with a possible casino game or casino slot which fits that profile best. So you got on the one hand the player in a certain deep category, and then a certain game which matches that category in your other department. On the other hand, you have then casino players who love to play a certain slot which has few payout winnings, but when they pay out huge. So you got somebody who is like more jackpot focused. So jackpot focused customer is also a certain category. So you look on the sports bet side, like, okay, which bets could fit that profile of a high payout for a low stake. So you automatically tell him, okay, this is this person who might be interested in like huge parlays or huge underdogs or huge outright bet, etc. So you try to match them up properly with that bet. And if you can do that, then you increase your chances of increasing the entertainment value for that person for suddenly using a different part of your gambling operation. In the next 2 weeks, we will talk more about the Diep Indicator and a Diep category when we try to improve on gambling analytics in the future of online gambling. Till then, see ya.